Hello everyone, it's me again, Marcia with Then&There, and I have a Christmas journal I wanted to share with you guys. I'm calling this one Plaid Christmas. There's lots of plaid in it, lots of cozy winter features, and I think it's a really comfy Christmas feeling to this one. So anyways, we'll get into it. It's tied closed with just this plaid ribbon. On the front is a crocheted pocket, which I crocheted and then stitched on. And I did a blanket stitch with some black thread. It's like a thick thread on the top, and it goes clear to the back. So there's a pocket in the back as well for you to store some goodies in. Tied to the top of the pocket here, just on a strip of lace, is this large wooden snowflake ornament. In the pocket, I've put a tag, or it's the front of a Christmas card, but it makes a great journaling card. And I love the plaid deer on there. Like I said, lots of plaid. And it says Merry Christmas, and it has some gold on the around the edge, and the words are gold as well. Oh, before I put that back in, the entire cover is covered with this fleece, plaid fleece. So it's really soft and cozy, and it is also to the back. And it covers the entire thing, and then the pocket is over the fleece. And I didn't put a thick interfacing in this one, or a strong one, so it's really soft and pliable, and it's kind of like a blanket. And it has stitching around it just to kind of give it that blanket feel. And as we go inside, we have more plaid, and this is from a shirt. This is a remnant from a shirt that I tore up. This gray and white and red flannel, which goes clear to all the way. And I had to piece it, but I just think that adds to the rustic, kind of laid back feel of it. Catch my breath. Okay, we have some like ribbon trim up here, just stitched to the top. Clipped to the front is one of these Tim Holtz cards with Santa and a little boy. And that's just clipped on with a gold paper clip, and it has a little stocking charm attached to it. The pocket here, a little Christmas tree stitched on there, and a couple tags. This one folds open like so for some journaling space, and this one is a pocket. It has a fireplace on the front, and on the back it's a little boy. This is all one picture. It just wraps around, and he is sitting in front of the fireplace with the stocking tongue. And this was with that picture. I just cut them apart. It's a Boy's Day Before Christmas little poem on a tag, and it has some more of that flannel at the top. And it has space to write on the back. See if I can get that back in there. This one is not, it's not really big or elaborate, but it's just got a lot of fun features in it. Lots of room to write. Coffee dyed papers. A little tiny pocket here that's plaid, of course, with a tag that I stamped and added a little bit of paper there and some ribbon, or yarn I should say. Paper, this is half of a heart, and it says love up here, and the other half is on the other side, of course. More room to write. An image from an old 1950s Ideals magazine. I love this little girl in the window. And this is also from an Ideals magazine. It says Dear Santa Claus, and I just cut it out. And it's a really cute little letter to Santa about a chipmunk. And this great image in the back. You got the tree and the little baby and the little rocking horse. A songbook page. It says a Christmas tree, and has some great images on it, and got jingle bells, some pattern paper here. This, if you saw my video before, I was cutting these out a couple weeks ago. This is a fabric star, which I put some blanket, what's that called, batting. So it's like a little bit cushiony, and it has cardstock on the back, so you can write on it. So it makes a little fun little tag. Pattern paper. Stitched on some more different sorts of fabric that are plaid, of course. A sticker here of an ornament. The other side of that song children's music page. It has Santa, and this one is Elf Elfie the elf. Sorry, the cute little image there. Coffee dyed paper. This is the front of a Christmas card, which I cut up and stitched on. And we have jingle bells and this cute little image of a snowy scene there on the back side. And that was also from Ideals magazine. I love my vintage Ideals magazines. There's the other side of that heart. A little collage here with a place to write and part of a... I just ripped the stamp and the envelope off the envelope, and it says Happy Holidays and has a little candle there. Another pocket here with a tag. It says Santa Claus is coming. This was an image from one of the music pages, and it has an image of Santa there and a place to write. Another Christmas card front, which I have made into a tuck spot, and this is a vintage postcard, which I inked around, tucked in there. Another one of those, soft, they're like plushy, sort of. They're not super plushy. It won't interfere too much, I think, with writing on the back, and makes a cute little tag, and it's a little house shape, and I love that. It's got the little Christmas fabrics on there. A little deer on this one, which could act as a tuck spot if you wanted to. It's another Christmas card. I loved the little poem on here and the image. It has the stockings hung in front of the fire. A little collage here with a label. This was the front of a gift bag, and I just really liked the image. I didn't want to lose that, and so I have stitched it along the top and strung some yarn through the holes, and then hung this little star. It's like a charm, but it looks like a little cookie cutter, a tiny little cookie cutter, a little stamping there. Some more pattern paper, some ribbon and fabric stitched on. Another page from the Ideals magazine with these great winter scenes on it. And it has great little like notations. It's like talking about Christmas back in the day when you had to go chop and gather wood to heat your house. We have the front of a Christmas card here as well, which makes another little pocket and a little tag that says do not open until Christmas. Clipped on here with another paper clip, which has a little mittens charm on it, is an envelope, which I decorated the back of with some plaid and a deer. And inside is some coffee dyed paper, which I did a little stamping on, so you can journal on that. Yep. I can get it back on there. Oh, I see what's happening. I'll deal with that later. And then stitched on here we have a little frame which you could slip a picture into. It has what's that called? Holly and berries. Another sticker here with an ornament. This is some wrapping paper. I forgot to mention that before. It's just a remnant of some wrapping paper. Another one of those music sheet pages. It says Here Comes Santa Claus, and it has a song on the back as well with the reindeer and sled. Clipped on here, this is a vintage... It's a tight paper clip. A vintage like place setting card, and I just stamped on there December 25th, and it has a place to write on the interior. Coffee dyed paper, another pocket, which is of course plaid, some more plaid, and some deer, and some plaid deer, and I'm going to say plaid as much as I can. I'm just kidding. A little wooden tag on here says Happy Holidays, and of course lots of room on the back to write. And on the back is this image from a Christmas card, which I cut out, and it's of these cardinals here. And there is the plaid Christmas, and it will be available on my Etsy, of course, and the link will be in the description. And I did just want to say I do plan on getting some, well, I want to get some Christmas TNs out, but I'm not 100% sure that I will have time. Well, I will have time, but it won't be before December gets here, because it's, you know, just a few days away, and I just haven't had the time. Things haven't been working out, but I do still want to get those out. I apologize for not getting them out before Christmas. I know a lot of us like to use them for December dailies and to just journal the month of December, so do keep an eye out for those. I hope to get them out soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.